Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Mommy So True. Hey guys, welcome back to my lovely subscribers and all of you who are new to my channel. Hello, this is a Thrivers community, post-narcissistic abuse. I am here with you. We're thriving together. We're healing and we're moving forward after dealing with these narcissistic geese, these demonic-like entities, these confused and contaminated spirits, these parasites. Today, I am stopping in to share with you my perspective on how and why the narcissist always comes crashing. I need to talk to those who are affected by being discarded. My heart goes out to you. Those who had to discard and walk away from a relationship that they never wanted to. Those who have been abandoned, neglected, and played real bad by a narcissist. I'm here to tell you that you should never for 1 second in your life think that they are going to be better off without you. They are happier without you. Life is better with someone else. They're thriving without you. They're just this phenomenal being without you. They have already proven who they are. They've proven that they are exactly this narcissist. They have matched the definition of a narcissist. And that means that 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, this is exactly what they are to their core. So being with you is no different from being with somebody else. Moving on from you is no different from moving on to somebody or something else, because a supply is not always a person. Narcissist supply can be money, it can be cars, it can be hobbies, it can be other things, but most of the time it's another human. They'll leave you, they have somebody else already planned. There's a backup supply, or maybe a recycled supply, somebody they used to know, someone they've had prior children with, someone they used to be married to. Everyone is just an object. Everyone is just a player on their chessboard. Everyone has a role to play, and the role is strategically given based on how the narcissist feels, based on what the narcissist know they can get from each and every individual in their life. Before you, they were narking. Before you, they were stealing. Before you, they were cheating. Before you, they were very and highly manipulative, and they were doing things for their own benefit. Before you, everything that they did in life brought back chaos. That's why when you met them, it seems like they just could not have a peace of mind. It just seems like things were just always bad. They were always in that position before you came along. The narcissist always comes crashing down because they are a narcissist. The fact that they are a narcissist, they don't believe that anything is wrong with them. So the fact that they refuse to change is the reason why you should never believe that you're losing, or that you lost, or that you walked away from something good, or that maybe somebody else is going to come behind you and gain something you didn't gain. That doesn't even make sense, because you spent all these years with this person, with this entity. You know this demon like the back of your hand. They've become so predictable that there's nothing that they don't do that you're not really surprised by. You know what it's like to be in a relationship with this person. You know what it's like to be married to that man and that woman, because you did it. So there's no way that you could ever make yourself believe that somebody else will come in and fulfill and complete a job that you couldn't do, because nobody can fix this person. They are a narcissist. Nobody can do anything for them because they are a narcissist. The only hope they have is God. But because they are a narcissist, that is the very thing they're running from. That's why they ran from you. They cannot handle God. They don't want to face God. Because what the devil is saying sounds better. What the devil has to offer sounds better. That's why they are narcissists. They are stuck that way. They can't take accountability, refuse to take accountability because they are narcissists. When they leave you, when your relationship ends, when you walk away from those family members, when you cut them off because you know how narcissistic they are, you know they're dysfunctional and toxic, it's the best thing you can do for your life. And as you continue to heal and stay away, isolate yourself from these people that are not good for you, you literally watch their lives crumble right in front of you. You literally watch them fall into narcissistic cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. Because just like they did you, this is how they're recruiting new people and pulling back old people and triangulating other people into the situation. This highly insecure entity is doing everything they can do to make you insecure. This is how they operate. They're doing it to everybody else. Everybody in their world feels small around them because they have to be big. They have to be this fake, grandiose, fake, confident person when deep down inside, they feel like an ugly duckling. They feel like an ugly duckling. They know they are the ugliest one in the room. They feel and they smell their own rotten insides. Someone who truly hates themselves. And in order to run away from the fact that you really hate yourself, you put on this mask. They pretend to be people that they are not. They talk in a certain way to get people to let their guard down and build trust with them. And as soon as they get what they want from you, whatever it is, it's like they're done with you. It's like they crumble you up like this tissue and throw you away. You never mattered. They don't care. Your feelings don't matter. Your interest is irrelevant. What you feel, how you see them is all fake. Let them tell it. You're the fake one. Matter of fact, you're the narcissist and you're crazy. Especially when you wake up. And eventually everybody in their life wakes up. This is why they always come crashing down. The cycle is never ending. It's never ending. Whether they're at work or this is just love relationships, they don't know how to have relationships. You're talking about an entity who carries zero empathy, so they don't care about nobody. They know how to pretend. So everybody can give them pieces of their heart. They know how to pretend. They know how to act and put on a show so people can fall into their trap. And once you fall into their trap, they don't want you no more. Now you're disgusting. Now you smell bad. Now you're not a good lover. Now your sex game is not good enough. Now you're just too fat, too ugly. You just don't fit. Matter of fact, you're just a problem. It's because of you that they can't seem to love you. This is who they are with you, the next person, the person after that, and the person that they're even with that they look happy with. If you're still creeping up on their social media trying to figure out what they got going on and who they screwing, you need to stop because that's none of your business. It don't matter because if you get caught up in that, you're not doing nothing but torturing yourself. You're literally ripping off the Band-Aid off the wound that you already have with this demon. Spare yourself and become unbothered by what they got going on because the fact of the matter is they are a narcissist, so they are an actor. Everything that they're doing on social media is fake. Everything they're posting is fake. They just want you to be bothered by it. They want you to react to it. They want you to see it and feel some type of way about it, even though they still living in somebody's basement. But on social media, they taking pictures of a friend's mansion that they know. Oh, they posting that nice car that they have, but they're still bankrupt because their bank accounts are still non-existent. They still don't have nothing going for themselves. Everything looks good. They're bragging about businesses that they have that may be doing good. I'm not saying all narcissists are doomed. Their life sucks. Some of them look like they're doing good. Maybe they are. Maybe they're making money, but that doesn't mean that they're not a messed up person. That doesn't mean that they're not still this effed up, jacked up narcissist that you know they are. Stand on the truth. Don't deny the truth about what you know and what you've seen. To let them go is to know that, man, I know what you are. I don't care what anybody else sees, and I don't care what anyone's perception of you is. I know what you are. And if my children don't see it, that's fine. If the pastor don't see it, that's fine. I don't care who don't see it. I don't care who doesn't understand it. I see it. I saw it. I know what it is. And while I sit here and go through the aftermath, the after storm of what just happened to me, all this gaslighting, all this manipulation, all these lies, the fact that I fell in love with a fake. I was tricked into believing this was someone who was a partner that I was going to die with, invest with, grow with, evolve with. But it was all a lie. Nothing was ever real. The person that I fell in love with is not the person that I now know. So because of that, I can now choose my healing journey. I can now choose to go and improve and be a better me. Something that person is never going to do. That demon is never going to go get right. They're still going to choose to narc people. They're still out here thrilled and excited to meet new victims. They're happy to know that your relationship with them ended because you used to make them take responsibility and accountability for their actions, and they hate that. So to be out here, it seems happy because they feel free. They don't have to answer to you, the real one that you are, the one that's going to call it out and ask questions, the one that's going to, corner them with true facts. Remind them, because they like to act like they have amnesia and forget things that they've said and done. All as a manipulation tactic and gaslighting, so that you could think that maybe you heard it wrong, or maybe you perceived it wrong. Maybe you're analyzing it wrong. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're just an overreactor. Maybe you're just toxic. Maybe you're just still messed up from your prior relationships. So then that gives you more ammo to chase after them, to feel like you need them. The same person who love bombed you and made you feel like they heard you, like they saw you, like they needed you too, like you both came from the same background and you just need each other. But now when you accept that that was all a lie, it was all a setup, a plot for your destruction, you choose to heal. I choose me. Matter of fact, I choose God. I choose to refuse to ignore red flags. I choose to refuse to jump into another relationship without paying attention to what's happening, who you are, without dissecting your character. I choose to pay attention to my strengths and my weaknesses, and everything that I am strong in, I'm standing on it. I know I'm a real one. So now that I've left this relationship, or this relationship has left me, I can go out here and be my best self. How can you lose? They will always come crumbling and crashing down. Their world will always collapse because they are a narcissist. And when they leave you after the relationship with you, even during it with you, everything they were doing was narcissistic. They only care about gaining, taking, whatever they can get, whatever supply they can drain, whoever's bank account they can drain, whoever's energy they can, suck out, leave you mentally jacked up. It manifests into physical reactions. Now your body's falling apart, sicknesses, autoimmune diseases. Your blood pressure is rising. Now you have anxiety and panic disorders. And it got you seeking therapy, getting real help. Now you're talking to a life coach because you really want to heal your life. They will always fall apart, because the definition of who they are is somebody who is not together. There is no secured sense of self. There's no secured sense of anything. There is no ability to truly love the self or others. They're just stuck with childlike, infant-like mindsets and ways. And they're going around bragging about how grown they are. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass man. But acting like a dumbass child. What makes you think they're going to go out here and thrive after you? They weren't even thriving before you. They pointed you out and pulled you out of the crowd because of how much you were thriving and glowing. It turned them on to see how confident you were in that room. It turned them on to see that somebody has real self-esteem. Somebody is actually authentic and genuine in who they are. That was a turn on. It was something to try to pretend to be. But it was never real. So for you to learn that, man, I guess I really was the real one here. I really am the one who's capable of loving. I was the only one who loved here. So, hey, I love you enough to move on. I fell in love with a joke. The God in me knows that you are operating off of pain yourself. I'm a godly soul. I don't know how to hate. I know how to get mad. I get mad as hell. I'll show my ass. You might hate me. To hold grudges and to hate and to be resentful, that's just not who I am. I'd rather be at peace. I'd rather be able to go to sleep at night. Something that crumbling narcissists cannot do. They can't even sleep at night because they got that phone. Constantly looking for and worried about supply because they need it. They need somebody. You don't. A real one don't. I don't need all that. I don't need all that because I'm real. I know how to be by myself. I can learn and I can adapt to being alone. I'm not afraid to be by myself. I know how to face myself. I'm not afraid to face myself. But that narcissist is, that's why they will always crumble. They will always collapse. They will always fall apart. This is something that every survivor needs to know, understand, and take your power in that, because you will always be the victor. You can never lose in this situation because you are not them. And they can never be you unless God do it. They are lost. They are done. It's over with. Finito. Life is nothing but a narcissistic, chaotic life. That's why they age so ugly. They get worse with age. They literally start to lose their mind. Their looks fade away. Their skills dry up. They just become lifeless as they get older. They will always crumble. Crumble in their own thoughts and their own sins and their own guilt and their own shame. Crumble for the thought of losing all these good people in their life that has come into their life with the intention to help them. Be there, support them. Lead them to God. But they're so narcissistically goofy, they run the opposite direction. And that's why they will forever be out here crumbling, collapsing, falling apart, gaining new relationships with other narcissists. That new supply may not be nothing like you. And if they are, they're going to discover the narcissist just like you did. And they're going to run if they don't ruin the narcissist. Because sometimes their karma is the new supply ruining them. New supply trapped them with a baby. New supply take all their money. New supply used them up. New supply came in and love bombed them. Made them think that they found somebody better than you. Oh, 2, 3, 4 years later, you realize the new supply is not what you thought. Now this narcissist done added more injuries to their narcissistic soul. And now they really out here hurt, sad, salty, guilty, shameful. But they're so narcissistically egotistical that they will never admit that. They will never show it. So they'll continue to act. They'll continue to shamefully be a narcissist behind a mask until people rip it off and humiliate, expose, and point them out for who they are. And this is how they live their life. Life is not so happy, not so good, not so peaceful. For you, it can be and it will be. That's why you need to focus on healing, stay on that journey, stay on that path, and know that they lost you because you're too strong. You were never going to be able to stay in this relationship because this person is weak. This is what they do. This is who they are. This cycle, what they took you through, they're taking everybody through it, even their own kids, because they can't even love their own children. That's just what you're dealing with. And those that know, they know. Those who have been through this cycle and are on that healing journey and can testify to this, you know. You've been there. You were that one. You were abused. You were lied to. You were deceived. And then you left and now you're thriving. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You have never loved yourself so much. You have never been so connected to God so much in your life. But it's doing so much good for your life. Whoever would have thought? This is what they least expected. That's why they're going to be somewhere crumbling for the rest of their life. Sore and sorry loser they are. Forever and ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. In my outcast voice. Forever, ever. Yeah, forever stuck. Forever stuck as a narcissistic geese. Forever stuck as a narcissistic duck, man. Forever stuck. Being mean, being condescending, demeaning, all because you hate yourself. Forever stuck projecting all their jealous ways, all their selfish ways, all their insecurities on other people. Forever stuck being who they are. Severely damaged, severely demonically influenced is who they are. No matter how good they are, no matter how many memories you had, the bad will always outweigh the good, and everybody in their life will say the same. So they cannot escape collapsing. It's in their face and it's chasing them everywhere they go. When they're on that toilet, on that phone, when they're sleeping with that phone in their hand, when they're creeping around behind your back, when they're lying to you, acting like they're just working, when really no, you're down low. You're probably at work sleeping with men. You're probably, traveling and having all kind of crazy relationships all over the world with people who are just as sick as you. And this is just who you are. That's why it's been 40 years of hell. That's why it was 15 years of hell. That's why it was even 1 year of hell, because this is just who you are to your core. You have no heart. You barely have a mind. You barely have any wisdom. You know how to pretend to sound smart and confident, but I found out that was all fake. You operate with a playbook, literally. Most narcissists say the same type of remarks and comments. Y'all know, because y'all done seen and read other people's comments where they said things and you're like, oh my God. That's what he said to me. She said the same thing. She used to say that to me. Oh my God. Yeah. They're all the same. They know what they're doing. That's why they end up losing. It is what it is. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. You guys, thank you so much for stopping in and watching today's video with me. I hope this resonates. If this did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I love you guys. Until next time, stay true, stay blessed, and keep thriving. Stay true, guys. Until next time, guys. Bye.